Welcome on back everyone to Total War Medieval 2 in part 14 of our Venice campaign. In today's episode we have an Emperor to slay and a Constantinople to claim. Let's get to it.
We shall claim victory in God's name, men! To battle!
Alright, this is going to be a tough one. We have almost no infantry and they have nothing but infantry and two very heavy full units of bodyguard. Or we only have the one bodyguard unit, they have two, and both of them have more than our own, so this might get a little bit spicy fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and get the mercenary Slavic spears. These poor lads, they're going to have a terrible battle. But as soon as we claim Constantinople, we can replace them very quickly. So we'll do the two moderately armored archers in the center. I'm going to do the Balkans, we shouldn't care about as much, in front of them. We need to make sure we have plenty of speed blocks so that all of our archers can fire for as long as possible. Otherwise, we are just doomed. And I would really prefer not to have to build up another attack force to come in here after the Byzantines. They are pretty tough to crack. Bring the rest of the lads over, knights and our bodyguard. So we've got more peasant archers, we'll have them deployed behind here. These archers here. Probably something kind of similar over here on this side. Yikes, we do not have a very sturdy front line. But that's just the way things are right now. Alright, Checkerboard, let's see what you can do. Maybe something a bit more like that. Want to make sure all of our archers can fire. Into the flanks of enemies whenever possible. Alright, that looks good. Alright, boys. Let's do it. We need all of the archers in guard mode out of skirmish mode. We might want to put them on fire arrows, that way they have maximum damage. They just lose a bit of their accuracy. Let's do fire arrows on these guys and on the Balkans and the sides. That way their accuracy doesn't matter as much. And then we'll go ahead and get them all in a group. And so it begins. We need these guys a little bit further forward. Alright. So, I mean, our center is so weak, they are likely to charge through it. So, we're going to take them out of that formation, just pull our spears back ever so slightly. That way we can at least present a very small front to them. Yikes, let's do it.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Behind us? Alright, reposition, quickly. Reposition quickly, boys. Those Frankish knights move through. Well, since they should take a fair bit of time to actually reinforce, we might be able to get some good damage in on this, the Emperor. We'll have our general's bodyguard brawl because our general actually has a really good tankiness to him. Yeah, they're coming in from the side. We just have to make sure we rotate when it's time. Alright, archers, everyone get ready, start firing. We might have to sacrifice some of the knights charging into the bodyguard here. The arrow fire. slaughter them. This is where the Emperor is. Spears, get in there. Come on, boys. You've got this.
The battle
Easy,
is in
certain.
our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
You lads, get in there. Come on now. I mean, our bodyguard is dropping too, but we have a lot of hit points on them. Here's our general. We need to hope he doesn't go down. Maybe that wasn't him, because he did immediately go down.
The enemy force remains.
Alright, they're coming up and over the hill. Rotate quickly, boys. Except for you. We need you here fighting the bodyguard. Come on.
The enemy king
Down the
rises
king
dead,
goes.
slain by our brave soldiers. Attack while the enemy flees the battle. Run down
Not all of
those
them.
worthless peasants.
The general's bodyguard do. We need to make sure we kill as many of them as possible. Beautiful. You guys get out of fire at will. You're injuring our own king here. And now, can we survive the next onslaught is the real question. The answer is only if we can kill the enemy general quickly. So everyone go into fire shot for maximum damage. We want not very many guys to be fighting at once. So let's come over here. Those Trebizond archers. Oh, they've got higher range than we do. Try to keep the shots on mainly the same units here. Bring our knights round to hunt down the Trebizond archers. Here they come. Hold the line, lads. Really good at scattering of shots there. Oh yeah, they have their general's bodyguard back in here too, don't they? We gotta keep our knights away. Form up, get ready. Oh, there's groups of spear militia charging here? Funny. Stepped on something sharp on the floor. Oh good, of course it's a cat claw. Yeah, ouch. Ooh, remove. Alright, so the bodyguard's moving through the center. Let's make sure all of our bowmen are blasting into them. Knights go run down those Trebizond archers in the back line there. They do have spear militia guarding them, so we'll have to kind of weave in and out. Keep firing. Our men fighting. Come on, then. You guys fire over here. We've got to split up our shot a little bit. Ah, I grabbed the wrong guy. Our general's going to take some damage from the spears. Victory would seem certain, wouldn't it? bring them round. Come on, take down those triple-slot archers. I just don't think we have the troops. Everyone needs to fall back. Blow the dude of keep fighting. And now their infantry has made it into our back line, and so things are likely doomed for us. We tried our best, though. It's not over till it's over, but... those point-blank shots where you can. General, keep moving around the outskirts there. Those knights broke them. That's incredible. Now everyone fire. The knights keep moving around. Keep hiding the enemy where we can here. Come on, General, keep running. Knights move in and smash these heavy cav. And they're likely going to lose.
No honor.
Oh, there he goes.
He flees the field of battle and abandons his men. The battle is in our
Right, Archer,
favor.
new targets.
If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Beautiful. The checkerboard came out on top. Look at all the toasty spearmen. We'll just catch the lads that are routing. Fire on the clowns that think they're going to pursue us.
Praise the
And they're
Almighty.
broken.
Our enemy has...
Oh, that's right. Family members fallen. I mean, hopefully we just took out their entire tree. That will be the end for Byzantium right then and there. Alright, archers, your job is to shoot down these spears, while the rest of us go and round up the spear militia. Incredible work. I will catch you all in the post-battle screen.
This is a great
That's
victory,
another heroic
worthy of
victory
only
for
the
us.
mightiest of
The Emperor
generals.
slain and his prince with him. Golden Sword goes to our peasant archers. That's fine. I guess that is the majority of our army here. So, no, it's the mercenary Frankish knights. Well done, boys. $6,000 ransom. Man, if they have that ransom, we are likely in quite a bit of trouble. But if they don't, but also if they do, we get 6,000. Oh, too bad.
Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us. A most honorable victory, my noble
Oh,
lord.
21,000 florins from sacking.
We must resolve our differences, or this is war.
Or it's war. He wants us to pay tribute of 6,000 per turns, and he offers a ceasefire. Here, I will make a counteroffer. Ceasefire, and we give you nothing. Except for maybe some map info. Why would I give you anything?
The Sultan has killed men. If you came to insult us, it has worked.
If you came to insult us, it has worked. Let's see if the
enemy may
auto-resolve
cease,
likes
my
you.
lord, but God is with us. Leave nothing. Raise the
Wonder why
defenses and
Jerusalem's
go.
having issues. Betrothed, Florentina, Selvo, he said. A bit older, isn't he? Not the biggest fan of that, but we'll go ahead and we'll accept. Welcome, Morosino de Luca. With the death of the previous pope, we vote for the French pope. Pope Lambertus. It was Domingo, the Unorthodox. Units 31,000 gold. I mean, we could have easily afforded it, but peace? No. I'll take that city back soon, don't you worry. Promising commander and a guard dog. Cagliari has been besieged. Oh no, oh no.
Come and face the might of the Reich, coward!
We'll be there soon, brother, don't you worry.
Infidel!
Weird battle that is, because if we can deal with the...
I will not waste words on you.
It's just gonna be if our towers can handle themselves.
My crew has no...
Your orders?
We are no
Turkish
threat to
Navy's
your fleet,
fine.
Sadiq.
Let's go obliterate. And by obliterate, I mean go pick up some troops.
Yes, my lord.
We got 3 feudal knights and a squad of knights like that would easily break the siege. Retrain our archers and probably even one more unit of archers, huh? These crossbows are obviously better, but we take what we can get.
Yes.
You three all headed with Admiral Vito, and then we'll charge over to Cow towards Cagliari here.
Your orders, noble one.
We really do need to peace out with the Pope.
Yes, my lord. We suspect you will wait.
Ceasefire,
for
please.
time. You have
Brother.
best not.
Brother. You can't do anything to me. Just accept peace. Alright, what if I make a regular tribute of 1,000 for 2 turns? Demanding.
No, you must. Diplomacy
Okay.
failed us this day.
The fact that I have to keep putting the Pope down is a little bit unfortunate. So don't claim Rome as the moral to the story.
We will engage them
It's not even like dealing with him would be difficult,
We
it's
shall
just the
continue
fact that we
at
have
first
to. Alright, Venice. Oh, we've already got the bank in. I love the heavy armor for partial plate. Retrain these guys, get some more of these crossbows, and... How's our settlement looking? Public order could be better. Population growth also could be better. Squalor is the problem. So public health bonus is what we need. So we'll grab the city hall. Genoa, we could get a mining network. Isn't that great there? Truthfully. So let's grab the council chambers to help out with the health. But Lawrence, how are you guys doing? Mostly just religious unrest. We've got some squalor coming on in too. Their mining network is also pretty weak. Pavese crossbow, since we can afford the 2400 right now. More Pavese is more better.
March! Your Majesty, orders.
This squad should be able to pretty easily hold the bridges. Let's move up a bit further, though. That way we're not having as much ruination in Zagreb.
Onward!
That much is pretty lame. Barbaros, do you want to come up here and... Yeah, you do.
Your
Barbaros
orders,
is going to
noble one.
leave the ruling of the city to someone else. He's going to go beat some cheeks.
Yes. Make camp, men. We rest here.
Yes. Cheek beating sounds great. Will I put the paved roads in as soon as that's done? Infrastructure is important. Grab a couple of Italian spear militia here. The assassin can keep following these guys around. A snake in the bed, and successful. Plus 3 to his skill. So now we can probably start using him to deal with
What is the
irritating family members and such. Like the new Emperor Kyriakos, whom we have already slain in battle.
Person
Or at least defeated.
If it were possible, I would.
Repair up these 2 items in Constantinople. Retrain our Balkan archers. We can't recruit anyone else. So we'll retrain our Balkan archers, and it's just the Balkans. How's the city look? Distance to capital, religious unrest, and squalor. Small church only takes a turn, and then we can help out with the squalor with the council chambers. Excellent. Alessandro, the ruler of Constantinople. Who has displeased you? Let's fix up the palisade, and then I guess rebuild up the town watch. I can't believe we managed to hold them off.
Ready to trade.
I'm also concerned as to how much this is going to make us.
On my way.
Does it make us evil?
Continuing
So I
on
bet it
tomorrow,
does. He
I
built up negative traits for taking part in the horrible institution. Projected profits negative 3,000, but we're still going to be having up to 27 next turn, so we're still making around 3k. Sorry, 9,000. Alright, Jerusalem, what's going on here? What are you all so upset about? Apparently a lot. Our garrison's just gonna get thrown out. Is there anything we can build fast, try to fix up public order here? Town Hall is a 2 additional? Yes, that's the one. You have 2 turns to see if we have enough time. We'll recruit 2 more units of troops. And then in Cairo, I want to recruit another merchant and some Bavis crossbows. Just 1 unit of them makes all the difference. And then we can snag the council chambers or just the church here. We really need to start converting the people over.
Ready to trade.
My lord.
Sorry, Cristoforo.
Traveling
Not much for you to
with
do.
Yes, my lord.
He wants us to blockade Smyrna. Man, the problem is the Byzantine navy is terrifying.
Full sails. We will not surrender these. Yes, my lord.
We'll just get flattened. The best units currently available. That I don't need. Other Tanner's only 600, so we might as well. With the amount of cash we have. Garrison quarters gives us the Sergeant Spearman. I really want to go for the practice range here. Everything's building, except for poor Cagliari. Grab some knights. Always good to have them. And then we can grab 10k.
Orders?
I kind of prefer to use it on Venice still. City Watch gives us more police. Everywhere we can do that is what we're going to do. Excellent. So let's pull up our lists once more. Find
Someone to see?
Guido there in Bruges. Listen, guys, I wouldn't mind a
We do
ceasefire.
not trust you, so this had best be good.
How am I dubious? You attacked the Pope, fool. I guess that would make sense.
Goodbye, my friend.
And no one even wants to peace out even after we've
You have something
kicked
to
the
say?
smack out of him either, which was pretty funny. Right up here with Russia.
Yes, my lord.
The Mongols will show up
My
too
lord,
at some
I
point, so if
cannot
we
go
can
there. Not
immediately
yet,
meet them
my
and go make buddies, that's going to be a pretty good
Today's
idea.
journey ends.
And then we have this, see if we can
Noble lord.
You have come to ask
bribe the people of Acre.
mercy, yes?
No.
Just rejected.
And farewell.
Alright, we'll try
My
these guys
lord,
up here
I
then.
cannot go there.
Or the Mont Bailey, because it's a smaller settlement. Alright, that hyperactivity aside, let's see about any hidden agents. I always forget the ones that are in my settlements. Alright, we're good to go here.
Orders?
Perfect. And we'll pass the turn. I said we'll pass the turn. Alright. And as one would expect, they are all hands on deck, riding in Jerusalem. Fortunately, no one was harmed. Would you all chill? Oh, they're fine now. Who knows? They were mad for a moment, they're good now. Cardinal promoted, Perkins and Etain. Oh, well, one died, one was promoted. The Molino Selvo has come of age. He has faltering courage. Oh no. And he feels underappreciated. That's my favorite. We're making it still around 9,000 a turn. And the people are rioting, but they seem happy besides.
Yes.
Orders.
Bring this out. Butcher these rebels.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Al-Wafiq of
Even if
Luxor.
they do not
Oh, one of the
deserve,
Egyptians
I will
betrayed
offer
their
the
own people.
infidels a fair fight.
Ready to trade.
Excuse me, Cairo. Let me have my merchant.
Ready to trade.
114 florins
Opening
for the
trade
sugar. Yes, please.
Ready to trade.
Oh, good grief. How much?
Yes, moving.
176 for slaves. How much for the ivory, then?
On my way.
Oh, hello there,
Yes, there's money
Dongola.
in this, my lord.
Listen, don't worry about what we're selling here.
Ready to trade.
There's no way ivory isn't worth
Ready
more.
to trade.
139 as opposed to...
Opening
No,
trade.
slaves are worth more.
This is as far as I may go today.
And man, all the best merchant stuff is down here in
Yes.
the Middle East.
Your orders? Yes.
Alright, let's go break the siege of Cagliari.
Back to land, men.
Back to land,
Number
men.
one.
Yes.
Where are you going, chicken?
Sibni Lawadi, infidel. Your orders, number one.
Let's join up so we have 2 sets of cav here.
Must we hide like this, my lord?
No, we don't need to hide. But we want 2 sets of cav in the same area, and then we'll come back over to Palermo for even more.
We shall
Mining
continue
network here is only
tomorrow.
175. That's kind of surprising. We'll go 1200 for the extra growth here.
Yes? Was that an attack?
I guess Rome is just going to always be having a bit of squalor just because we have to keep butchering the Pope.
Orders?
Or,
An order. Did you
how about you
expect
chill?
us to be happy to see you? How could you ask these of us?
he would just never want a ceasefire, even though he has nothing to
Yes?
fight us with. I mean, brave you are at the very least.
Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy. Laying siege.
We've got 2 sets of catapults. We really don't need anything else. We'll assault them. And I'm going to go ahead and give this one to the Ottoman Resolve. Clear victory. Most of those casualties go to our dismounted feudal knights and the Italian spear militia. And the rebel city of Naples
The
now
day is ours.
works
the
for
enemy
us.
are beaten. Noble lord, we have conquered.
Ooh. We don't want to sack Italian settlements. Repair everything up here. They have the Thieves Guild. And absolutely everyone has been offered the Thieves Guild. Abbey Tavern, communal farming. Let's go for the council chambers to help out with the squalor and such. Should allow the city to bounce back faster from us conquering it too. Or dismounted knights. We didn't attack Innsbruck immediately, which I think was a huge mistake.
Orders. Yes. Orders. Orders.
We're gonna send everyone that was garrisoned in Venice to go act as reinforcements.
March.
Now we're surrounded.
You are not my
Sergeant
choicer.
Spears.
I will not waste words with the enemy.
A lot of ballista troops.
Your orders, noble one.
I'm talking a lot of ballista troops.
We will engage them honorably, my lord.
If we go for the assault, we're going to be attacked by everyone outside. We can kind of just post up and wait for those guys to come in and blast them to bits. Yeah, let's do it. We've got Otto von Kassel. Von Kassel. Oh, your guys look incredible. Alright, to the field.
God will help the faithful prevail. We attack!
Alright, we start our deployment.
Units, await my orders.
And then let's see where... I would love to know where the enemies are going to be reinforcing from. It's not going to tell us. That just means we'll have to be hunting some guys down. That's no problem. Our first attack on a castle. A much more... This definitely looks like a much more defensive settlement, even than your high-tier cities. So let's try to work through the walls over here, where there aren't as many towers. There's only 2 here. There's one up this way, but if we kind of come at it from an angle, we're only being attacked by the 2. Oh, I got you mixed up for the guy with 2 sets of catapults. This should still be enough. We'll kind of just ignore the towers and try to blast chunks of the wall down. Now bring the ram over here, but go ahead and drop it. Drop the ram. More ladders. And then everyone else hiding back here. Come join us. The standard troops aren't as useful here, but they are elite, so when it's time to actually throw hands, they will be ready. Let it begin.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
Sounds about right. Oh, they're here with us. Hold for a moment then. Alright, so let's have the Pavese crossbows. Get ready to attack them then. Coming through the forest? What's going on up here? Yeah, they're coming through the forest. You know what, let's have the catapult continue to blast away at the walls. So we'll knock down the walls here. As long as we're not taking any damage from the walls ourselves, we're good. Let's have all of our knights go and explore the woods, see if we can't hunt down those ballista while everyone else gets ahead of them. They're likely just going to go for the front gates. Alright, they're bringing guys up to the walls, flaming them balls. Smash on in. How much damage is it taking? There's no knowing. Alright, so the ballista are here and here. Everyone else looks to have gotten pretty far ahead of them. And these guys are just running as quickly as they can for the walls. Pick up your ladders once more. I don't know if they're actually doing anything to the walls, so we'll start the towers, work around the back. That's what I kind of thought. At least they thought about coming this way. There are spearmen in the woods too, we need to worry about.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
At least I thought there were. Oh, here they are. Huh. They all ran inside the walls, fair enough. Can our Pavese crossbows get over there in time? Nah, probably not. Probably not. We'll just bring them over here. And the ballista are dealt with. We lost knights because I guess they were fighting in the woods. Had a bit of a combat penalty there. Start working your way towards their walls with the ladders and such. Can't see the damage, but we know we're working our way through. And they're hauling cheek for the inside. None of the ballista make it back inside. These crossbows forward. As soon as the walls are down, I'm gonna have the catapult swap to attacking the tower itself.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
44%, so we're getting there. %, through the walls, and we're about half through our ammo. Here's hoping they get some better shots soon. But these get a kind of slanted hit in on the enemy guys on the walls, we should be in real good shape. Provided our catapults don't fire too short. Alright, towers go where their tower arrows are going after our tower. The standard of Venice. It's just not doing much damage at all. These crossbows are unleashing bolts. We've dropped 3 spearmen. Oh man. Well done, boys. Alright, all cheek to get in there at the walls. 48%.
Our siege towers have been destroyed. Now we must use other ways to break our enemy's defenses.
No worries. We're down to 137 spearmen. Well done, Buffy's crossbows. Not as deadly as they normally are, but each one of those that hits is doing some pretty good work. Whittling them down. They have crossbows on the side here too.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Alright, lads are getting up on the walls quickly like. Catapult. Well, you're doing good work. I think you're wasted going after the walls. Let's go after those mailed knights further in. These crossbows get a little bit of a higher angle here. How much damage are we getting? Only really 133. The good news is we've got several units of them going up.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
These damaged wall sections. No, no, no. Up on top of the wall, what are you boys doing? As they move in and cut through these armored sergeants. Or get butchered walking up the walls. That works too, I guess. A rain of bolts, I think, is a little bit too much. I don't think we can get any better hits, though. Actually, yes, we can. We'll come around this way. It is a distinct possibility. Yeah, it is. Excuse me, catapults. Killed a whole heap of my guys on the ladder? That's incredible. Alright, spears, let's overwhelm the wall, soldiers. Stop coming down off the walls. What's wrong with you? Oh, is the wall section damaged? You can't make it through? Ah, it makes sense. Go capture a few of these towers, then. Follow them up. Follow them up those ladders.
To praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Yeah, they're taking the walls like champs. Our soldiers are going down quickly, and now we've got the bolts hitting them from behind. There, that's way better use of your cannonballs. Or what was it? A whole pile of dudes. Our pavis are starting to hit by the towers, so I thought I told you guys to come capture some towers. They can't do that. Who knows why? Chopping your way on through. Catapults are in the right spot now. Spearman, come over here, please. Get you guys up on top of the walls, you up on top of the walls, and you also up on top of the walls. Keep chopping through. Haven't had any good catapult hits like that first one. I'm gonna have the standard bearers drop their standard and just come be a smaller elite unit of spears. Go capture this gatehouse for me. Because they all have to be down on the ground first. A little weird that you can't ever turn the towers off. I mean, it seems like you should be capturing them. They're still just sitting there. You can hear them firing away. So what's left? General's bodyguard, spear militia, and armored sergeants. Victory is a possibility because my guys are doing nothing. My favorite. Down to the city proper. Rochio skater, you guys get up this way. These move as quickly as you can. We'll take the square. Because I'm not sure how to claim the gatehouse from the enemy.
It is unwise to praise the day before
We'll
sunset,
see if they let us.
But our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
And they are responding to it.
Give grace to God. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Why are you guys outside the walls? So we've captured these walls now. Good. Spearmen go through, and we're gonna have these crossbows fire. Blast them. You have to get everyone down off the walls, otherwise they just don't listen to orders. And if they've been up on order of the walls, they will put themselves back into skirmish mode. All sorts of interesting. Even though we should have captured this tower, it's still firing on us. Come on, lads, hurry up. We're literally not allowed to do anything until you guys are down here. Come on, crossbows. Yep, these guys are broken. Taking so long to get set up. There's the last few, but as soon as they're over the walls, we can actually use them again. Oh, we lose both of those units? That seemed pretty goofy. You guys fall back.
The battle
Just
is
the
in
terrible
our
pathing.
favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
You guys all down there? Almost. Come on, lads, hurry up. Hurry up. Right, they're all down into position now. I think the same thing goes for these guys. The last few of them are coming out. They just have a few peasant archers firing on us the whole time. Evenly matched. The standard, though, is not. Go through after those peasant archers. They still can't fire until they're all the way in. Okay, there we go. We can see their reload emissions. Are these guys all down too? Perfect. I'm gonna start blasting into all of them. Butcher these peasants. Be near point blank shots into these sergeants. Yeah. Having a real bad time there.
The battle is in our favor.
General's
If we
bodyguards
remain true,
marching around.
the
Let's go ahead and
enemy are
deal with
badly
the
blooded.
mailed knights
They have
where we
lost
can.
half their men.
Hold sheet, get over here. You guys blast into those mailed knights. Or into the next group of sergeant spearmen that's heading your way. At least the weirdness Works for both sides, or works against both sides. You guys just blast those swords, they're directly in front of you. Oh, the gates do belong to us. Bring in the cab. I think they just realized what we're doing.
It is unwise to praise
Don't bring in the
day
cab
before
all the
sunset,
way.
But our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Broken sergeants. All bolts fire on the general's bodyguard. Alright, Skilltron formation or Shieldtron formation. And advance to here. These, you guys get up to this position quickly now. All crossbow fire on the general's bodyguard. Bring the standard of Venice down. You guys just gotta slow march into the bodyguard. You guys gotta slow march into those male knights. Looks like 1,000 bees are going across the field. Charge in here. Same thing with the standard of Venice. Get in there. Brutalize them. It's crazy how strong bodyguard units are.
Praise to our Lord! Our men have slain the enemy general. Now
Dang,
his
with the
men
bloody
will
big
lose
head.
heart.
Those knights are getting obliterated. Have the crossbows fire in. Those are 9 point-blank shots.
It is
These ones
unwise
aren't.
to praise the day before
Are the
sunset,
bodyguard gone?
But our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Slim into the back of these clowns. We'll have you switch to... bring them all out because that is a group of spearmen moving forward. Bring all the heavy cav down here. Otherwise they're gonna get charged by spears like that.
Praise to our Lord! Our men have slain the enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
Oh yeah, the amount of cav we just lost for no reason. Incredible. I tried to have them pull back and they just refused to last time. Yeah, we lost a ridiculous amount of cavalry there. They're still an outclaim. Of course you're gonna run. You don't listen to orders, that happens. They take position back up in the center. Have everyone advance nice and slow. Give them no place to run. You stay way back here, cavalry militia. You get rid of the rest of the bodyguard unit. Cavalry militia, what are you doing? Just being nice and annoying, boss. Like they're just gonna sit there and wait. You are you? Blast those mailed knights. You know, we can't be flanked, but they don't seem to have that good of defense.
It is unwise to praise the day
Even in that
before sunset,
stance.
but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Alright, bolts. New target, Sergeant Spearman. We'll have these 75 walk up and, well, there's really no reason to. We'll just wait. They're spreading out to avoid getting taken out by our crossbows. Crossbows scythe down these guys next. Oh, they're in. It goes run still. Get them out of that formation then. I like that they've got all the lances down and ready. I rely on the general's bodyguard then. Easy. What say you now, fools? Alright, there go the bodyguard units. We get a few more kills, they drop 2 troops there. Fight to the very last man now. Militia versus your Sergeant Spears. And a showering of arrows. Well, it would take us 1 cavalry charge to finish them, but it also might get my cavalry obliterated. Feet seem certain for both. Got a poacher trying to slink under the chair. Boys, hang back. Defeat seems certain. Goes to the stab right here with using the force. Still battling mainly with spears. Definitely has its downsides.
My lord! Our men are in command of the castle!
Alright, it's
My
time to bring the
lord!
cab in.
We have lost control of the castle!
Just swarm them with a lovely charge. Only a military genius could win this battle. see if we get completely stonewalled here. General's bodyguards made it in. They should start butchering Sergeant Spearmen. Take them down. Down to 9. Three left. Fighting to the very last man. You gotta give the Holy Roman Empire some credit. Brave they are. It just wasn't enough. Oh, there's still a unit left in here somewhere. I can't see him. Secret agent, he's taking out knights. There we go.
Awed by the victory we have won here today.
Victory. 500 fall in the fighting, which is not lovely, but until we start getting some more heavily armored lads, that's just gonna be the way it is. Golden sword goes to our Italian spear militia. Well done.
Must we hide like this, my lord?
I'm going to execute them. That's what you get. There's way too many of you guys around here for me to allow any of your troops to survive.
We tore them apart, my lord. Victory! We have crushed
Beautiful.
them. This place is
Innsbruck
yours,
belongs
my
to me now. Waiting for 4,500 for it to be up to the next tier of castle, otherwise it has everything in. Oh, you love to see it. Retrain all of these spearmen here. In fact, for the next couple turns, too. And then we can grab, so we definitely need more spearmen. All we have is sergeants. Which, yeah, that's one of the crazy things about being Venice or any of the other Italian city-states is you get sergeants right off the bat. We'll probably go ahead and grab just even more peasant crossbows because they're the same as archers. Have a lot more damage. Excellent. Chivalry for Mr. Zen. Dread for so they cancel each other out, and then more command stars. Well done, Gregorio.
Your will.
Your Majesty.
Well, it's time to take all these base crossbows and hold this next bridge over by Bern. And then eventually we will probably gonna put a fort in here, if it'll allow me to.
Orders.
So now we set up and prepare to march.
Orders.
Your Majesty.
Onward.
We've got catapults. All we're really missing here is cavalry, which we could recruit up some mercenary Frankish knights quite easily, or we could just grab some more militia cav. So 2 sets of militia cav through here. Let's grab a merchant up here in Venice, militia cav into some spears. We've got 6k. Venice also is dealing with squalor. 2,400 for the final tier of a city. Ray, you want to sit here? We're at the end. Angry hot dog, if you just trusted me, stop stabbing me with your claws. Public order due to law. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and grab the ballista towers, just make sure if anyone does it. Well, Venice is already building something. What am I talking about? What am I on about? Great, if your tail keeps hitting my mic, you're going to have to leave.
God's servant.
God's
Very good.
servant.
This is not possible, I'm afraid.
Nicaea is their new capital, and it was also almost max tier city. Alright, we'll retrain these Slavs, and we will try to get even more militia. Hold the line. A new army shows up in Rhodes.
We will meet you there.
Well, hopefully we can...
Dead, heathen.
Look at all the Salvo family members over here.
Your orders, noble one. Your orders.
We
noble
ride.
one. With God's blessing and yours.
Where you
we
going,
march
brother?
to battle.
We're bringing the cavalry.
Honorable victory, my noble
Nice
lord.
strike.
Your orders, noble one.
We'll go ahead and ransom. Really? Brutal. Yeah, the entire Salvo crew's here.
Delivering us.
This is awesome. Are you guys all back in the city?
Your Majesty.
And that's gonna be how we survive, is with nothing but,
Your orders, noble one.
this is a really low tier town, too. We need to get you lot out of here quickly. Feels unappreciated. There's a bunch of you all in the same battle. Calm down.
Despite being an infidel, I
You are going to
respect
get
you
a smack.
Orders.
I'll just ride these guys down.
Yes, Lord. Closing for
5 to
battle.
1. See you later, Awake.
The day is ours, Lord. The enemy
They're
are
still
beaten.
riding in Jerusalem, but they're not nearly as angry as they used to be. Retrain here and probably nowhere else. Excellent. Cairo will retrain both of them. Actually, we'll retrain one and grab some Avis. Avis crossbows.
Ready to trade.
My lord.
Excellent stuff. The other thing we need to do is start working on a navy once more. So grab some war galleys here.
Your orders? You want us gone? Then do something about it.
I forget you were up here.
We will not
Oh, they're
surrender.
pirates
these
now.
lo- Yes, my lord. Attacking on your command.
See you later, pirates.
Victory! Yes, my lord.
You guys hang out in Bologna.
Orders.
Alright, recruitment looks nice. Instead of just standing here in the port, let's come down to Rome.
Onward.
Someone to see?
I'd prefer to get reconciled. It's not gonna happen, though.
Yes.
They're just gonna be ridiculous. For the foreseeable future.
Your orders, noble one.
Cagliari does have mines, but they're kind of meh. Let's just go ahead and put in a port. Perfect, and from
Your
here,
orders, noble one.
we will go ahead, before we do, Ajaccio could use some more goodies. We'll give it a... over the blacksmith. Chapel if we start losing any
Yes?
public order. Yes, we're good here, and we'll move up towards Bern next turn. Excellent.
An honor.
Guido, let's see if we can get
Naturally, my lord.
friendly with the
Someone to
Danes.
see. Today's journey ends. An order? On my way.
We'll be
Today's
the first to
journey,
meet with
an
the
honor.
Mongols, and we'll try
My lord, I
Under
cannot
siege.
demand.
by
Naturally.
Captain Malik.
Yes, lord.
Fair enough, the Turks are on their way.
Requesting an audience.
If it hurt, as the other things play out.
Today's
It is an honor to lead these armies.
Ooh, the Swordsmiths Guild in Palermo. Naturally, as the demand for increasingly stronger weapons continues to grow, the number of men working to master the art of metallurgy and weaponsmithing grow too. In time, large enough to form a Swordsmiths Guild. The members are highly skilled smiths who pride themselves on being able to improve the standard weaponry above the standard weaponry of standing armies. We also have another scientific breakthrough. It's been discovered that an ore from Asia Minor, the Asia Minor region of Magnesia, attracts iron. Also can make a piece of metal that orients itself to point north, as reliably as a devout Muslim would turn to face Mecca. I mean, fair. This strange phenomena has been captured in a small device known as a compass. Cartographers and navigators have begun embracing in earnest, claiming it will take much of the guesswork out of the art of exploration and map-making. We got a new cardinal over there in England. Portugal and England are at war. England's causing all sorts of trouble over there. Roads ready to upgrade, and end of turn report where Spain is the... Man, they're doing a really good job for finances.
The problem. What is the name? But of course.
Pretty much anyone in here in Nicaea is a problem.
Or what am I to dispose
It looks
of,
like they are just
Lord?
running away, though.
Subadak, I have...
Who or what
Whoa.
am I to
Ibach, the
dispose
super
of,
merchant.
Lord?
Alright, well that's gonna be all the time I have got for today. Constantinople has been claimed. We need to defend Thessalonica too, so we've got
Name
a small captain army outside there.
Meet you there.
Should be no trouble. We'll start pushing back against the Hungarians as well, but we want to be a little bit careful about how much we're being aggressive. So we'll be quite defensive with a few of our armies, while a few others make gains in enemy territory.
Yes, my lord.
Also,
Yes,
with that, thank you all so much for stopping by today's Venice campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub phone, and I will see you all in the next one.